I am here for our live Let's Play series, and we are going to play Shenmue 3. Bear with me, I was at the dentist today, so I'm feeling a little...
From a distant land in the east,
oh,
from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out. And we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times.
beautiful.
A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens.
Of that.
A phoenix shall descend from above.
Ears.
Its wings will create
Stonemasons,
a purple
baby.
wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
God, this game is gorgeous. I am taken aback by what they were able to squeeze out of this game, given it was crowdfunded. I mean, it looks beautiful. Couple quick notes. I don't have a camera yet because they are $80. So, you know, I don't really have that right now. So, eventually we will have a camera and a normal full setup for these. But effectively, these are still Let's Plays. I'm using this system to basically film my Let's Plays. There happen to be live. If someone does jump in, that's great. Eventually, there will be a camera and stuff. But until, you know, you could argue a chicken or the egg. You know, are you going to have an audience? You know, are you going to have an audience with just a picture like that? Do you want to wait till you build an audience before you bring in the camera? I don't know. We're really just kind of winging it here. So, mostly, I want to, oh, we're going to the normal mode. I know, I watched a hard mode playthrough when I watched my I did watch the walkthrough of this, so I wouldn't have to worry about the story and be, like, wanting to know what happens next, and I could focus on what I enjoy about Shenmue, which is exploration, looking in every drawer.
Dear Shenmue, my work is done. The Phoenix entrusted to our people is now complete. The time of destiny has come. Go with the one who holds the Phoenix, Shenmue, and find the proof. Yield yourself to the light and go together. I shall give you the family treasure, the Sword of 7 Stars. Think of the sword as a part of me, and keep it with you. I shall always watch over you.
What the?
Leo,
Right.
So I kind of know what all this is referencing already, just because I've seen all the walkthrough. So I guess you could say it was a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you, but I will tell you it's a pretty cool twist what all this actually is. So yeah, but it's pretty beautiful.
What is this?
Look how Rio asked what this. You know what that is? You have that shield, man. You have that. You know, you have that.
a dragon and a phoenix.
You have that plate. Yeah, dragon plate, and the phoenix plate.
Just like the mirrors.
Bingo!
So this is what he was working on. From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out. And we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
What is that poem?
It has been told in the village since long ago.
The one who holds the phoenix.
Pretty cool intro. I kind of started this game when I got the PS4 just because I couldn't wait, and I decided to start over for this Let's Play, obviously, so it could be from the beginning. So I was not paying attention, though. I'll tell you that. I was so excited to have the PS4. I wasn't really, I wasn't really focused on the story and stuff. And I've seen all the story already, but I will shut up during the cutscenes so you guys can listen, because I'm sure you may be watching this for the same reason I watched my original playthrough.
That's Bailu Village.
Breathtaking.
We might find some clues about my father there. Let's go.
Sure. Hey, Shenhua.
We have to get to the village.
Let's go. Do you have any idea where your father might have gone?
No, I don't.
Has this ever happened before?
With my father?
Yeah. Has he ever disappeared without telling you?
No, never.
I see. Are you certain that letter from the cave was...
It's his handwriting, without a doubt.
Okay. Are you sure it didn't contain any clues? Shenhua?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't care about the letter. I just want to find my father.
I understand.
Okay. So we're following Shenmue now. Shenmue is a pretty cool character, I have to say. The voice acting is good for both Ryo and Shenmue. I mean, good in the sense of... in the style of Shenmue, you know, it's... yeah.
Hello, Liu.
Shenhua, who's this?
This is Liu. He saved me from drowning in the river.
Yeah, so recognize. Get out of my face. Haven't you heard of legendary Ryo?
Did something happen?
Looking for sailors?
Tore through here 2 days ago.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, the kind we don't normally see around here.
Let's keep moving.
And I will say this series is an acquired taste. If you started with this game, you might be very
Hey,
confused.
Shenhua.
What's the matter?
Does the village usually have gatekeepers?
No, there's no need for them. Bailu is a very peaceful place.
Are you sure about that? Because they said some thugs came by.
Yes, but it sounds like they're not from around here.
Still, That's worrying.
Even for you?
Yeah.
I admit, I'm a little unsettled myself. The village feels different somehow.
I can imagine.
Let's ask around for some clues.
Let's go.
Landy's got his stink in this village.
That was
Problem.
a pretty old bridge.
Indeed. That's the Verdant Bridge.
That's what it's called.
Yes. It's been in Bailu for a while.
Is that the village? Up ahead?
Yes. Everyone lives up ahead. We can ask around. Someone's bound to know something.
Let's not waste another second.
Okay, I think we finally... Oh, and something funny here too. If you do not follow her, like, and you just hear, I'll let it happen. So, like, if you just let her walk ahead of you for a minute, and you're like, man, or you know, and this is happening to me a lot because I was extremely distracted when I was trying to play this on Saturday. So I was like on my phone. I think I was editing a video. I can't remember what I was doing, but then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, you know, I didn't, you know, I was like, hey, I haven't done anything. And if you wait long enough, here, I'll show you what happens. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because we only have so much time here, but I feel like this needs to be documented, just because it's hilarious. But, yeah, so, went to the dentist today. My mouth is still, like, unthawing from the Novocaine. It's so bad. I don't know if you guys hate the dentist, but man, I cannot stand the dentist. That is something that I can live without for the rest of my life, I'll tell you that. But unfortunately, you know, I'm in my 40s now, so I'm, you know, more health conscious. I'm trying to get my teeth back to where they're supposed to be, but man, I tell you, it's no fun. It really isn't. And I played through Journey this weekend too, was the other thing I played. I played Journey. I played that I used to work at GameStop, and I played Journey like 5 years ago. And I was blown away by it back then, and I'm like, I wonder if this game's aged well. Picked it up with my PlayStation Plus trial for, I think it was $7.49. Honestly, I felt like, you know, I felt like that was a pretty good deal. And I sat and played through it, the whole thing again, and it took like longer than I remember, but then again, you know, I was kind of taking my time. Went through that game. Gonna go back and try to get all the trophies. It was cool because at the end it said I had played with 6 other people. I don't know if you've played Journey, but it's an asynchronous multiplayer game, so other people will, you know, other people will come and help you throughout the game, but people fade in and they come and they go, so you're not necessarily with the same person. I think it depends on if you lose like track of them. At least that was anecdotally what I found, is if I lost track of somebody, then, and I was getting lost a lot, so I think that's why I had so many people. But you know, that's kind of been my adventure this weekend with the PS4. I have some more games that... Here we go.
I'd better hurry.
So I let it sit for, I don't know how long was that for science? Like 3 minutes? Now this is similar to, there's a mechanic in Shenmue 2 that's kind of like this. I'm not touching the controller, by the way. I am just beating feet all the way to Shenmue here. Ah, that dude. Cool. They nailed the aesthetic of this little town.
We'll find out more about your father.
Thanks. You investigate here, Ryo. I'll try another settlement.
Alright, girl. We'll see you later. So basically, this is your first town. And you just walk around and harass people. This is Shenmue. So, you know, it's a fun game. Like I said, it is a bit of an acquired taste, you know, just because of the fact that, this is not really a modern game. It has a lot of, it feels very much, well, you know, they've modernized it a bit. Oh, I do want to show something. There's a quality of life improvement with the capsules here. Let me show you.
I'll give it a try.
That I really thought was cool. So obviously, you know, you don't have the, it's a little bit more boring because you don't have the, and again, I'm an otaku. I'm a fanboy of Shenmue, so I'm playing. Keep in mind, this playthrough is a fanboy's playthrough. It's not your, you know, I'm gonna be taking my time. You know, I'm gonna be stopping spilling the roses. So if you're looking for a more straight story through playthrough, I'll try to link to in the description the one that I actually watched, that was just story and he skipped everything else. I do not want to do that. Now watch, when I hit play again here, it goes right to it. It skips.
This one is interesting.
So you can grind these out. I'm not going to grind no more out because you don't start with a lot of money. But that's new. Again, so it's little things like that, but overall it's still, you know, here's the notebook. You know, they added some color tabs here. But it's still the same thing. I mean, there's still, if, you know, it still has the feel, and everything just feels like Shenmue in this game. I thought, you know, I watched the story playthrough, and that guy didn't really have too much great to say about the mini games and stuff, but the ones that I've tried so far I've loved. And, you know, I know it doesn't have the licensed games and stuff, but really, if I want that experience, I have the Shenmue 1 and 2 HD collection. I can just go back to the Shenmue 1 and 2 HD collection and have that experience. So, and even that is missing, like, the Timex watch and stuff. So you have to go all the way back to the Dreamcast if you really want to experience it the way that it was experienced back then in '99. But, you know, 2001, I think, actually, not '99. But I digress. Let's talk to some people.
Hey,
And who might you be? You're not a face I recognize.
I've got a question. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
I'm sorry, dear, but could you save that for later? This is no place for idle chit-chat.
So, anyway, the left trigger, left bumper. I'm new to PS4, so but it's the one that's analog. The thing about generation, you know, I'll admit I was a little skeptical.